Out here at West Gresham Grade School, backside of the school and the baseball fields. Brother-in-law out here with his little machine, getting ready to upgrade to an Equinox 800. Wild man. Just found himself a dime. Well, let's hit the ground, see what else we can find. Gonna try my first live dig, see what's going on here. Got a nickel tone about 4 to 6 inches down. We'll see what we come up with. Hopefully the ground's not too hard. We're out here at West Gresham Elementary again. Brought the brother-in-law out and just kind of hitting the old grounds again. I did find a combat infantry badge here when I first started with my BFX, and really haven't done much hunting out here since, but let's see what we can find. There we go, it's in the plug. Right there, not much further. Oh, I think I see it. And look at that. Kid's charm of some type. Can't make out what it is, but rang up as a nickel. On to the next one. Getting a solid 1221, 1222. So we're gonna go ahead, dig this one, see what we can find. It says it's down about 3-4 inches. I'm picking it up. A lot closer to the surface than that, so just cut us a little mini flap just in case. Right there in the middle of the plug. I have a feeling it's probably a pop can tab, but oh, even worse. Pencil topper. Yay. So, second dig, we'll see if it makes it in the video. Might be my find of the day. Got a 1043, 1044 right here. Dig it up, see what we got. Usually that is a clad dime for me, but we'll see what we come out with. I was over in another area across the way near the old graveyard, and kids made a lot of those concrete pavers with their name and handprint and such in it, and some of them they stuck pennies in. So, you know, I was having all kinds of fun with that. I'm showing. There she blows. Popped right out. Yep. Clad dime. Yep. Moving on to the next. Got a jumpy signal. Seems to be jumping around between 1043 and up to 11 and 1246. Just kind of jumpy. There's a lot of iron in this soil. Plus we're right by the baseball field now on the back side. So it says it's about 6-8 inches deep. We'll see what we come up with. Ground's still a little dry and hard. Temperatures dropping. Next week there's supposed to be a bunch of rain coming in. Help soften up some soil. Obviously I'm by a road, so excuse the traffic noise, but you detect, you know all about that noise. It says right in the hole here. Right there it says. Let's see what we can come up with. Probably down another inch or so. At least it's a softer go here. Says it's out of the hole. And there we go. Clad quarter. At least it's an eagle quarter. But hey, quarter's a quarter. I'm that much further ahead. My brother-in-law Greg. And I'll probably have a complaint video, or maybe a whining video, as you would say, just regarding plug placement and replacing the plugs and such. It's annoying to some of us that try our best to leave everything as close to untouched looking as possible. So I don't know if I'll post that or not. Depends on if I feel like whining today or not. But we were up at Hudson Bay High School and then back down to where was I yesterday? Oh, we went to the fairgrounds last weekend, and you'll see that in the video. And the plugs out there are just horrendous. I mean, they're full-on plugs. I got nothing against plugs versus flaps. I'm a flap guy, but seriously, try and get them as close to tamped down and cleaned up as possible. I'm finding, you'll see in the video, it's a mess. I'll stop whining in this one. On to the next hole. Got a high tone here, 1246, 1146. Probably going to be clad quarter. That's going to be my guess. Had brother-in-law run over it so he could hear the tone. Working on getting good solid tones for him so he can get used to that. He's going to pick up an Equinox 800 one of these days. Probably 20 years from now when I give up on doing this stuff. But I like to tease him. Let's see what we find. It says it's right there in the end of that plug. Right there, let's flip this over. What do we got? A rock so far. Where's my quarter? There's my quarter. Clad quarter, clad states quarter. Nothing impressive, but building up the cash pile. On to the next hole. Probably just a penny, but it's down about 6-7 inches, so giving me a 42, 43. Pennies seem to ring up between 41 and 43 for me, and it's been bouncing around between 10, 11, and 12, so give it a shot and see what we come up with here. Plenty of grass, so it's a little bit easier digging than over in the other area where it's all hard pack. Found a lot of pull tabs so far. pop can slaw, this, that, and the other thing. So nothing really good. That's why there's not a whole lot of dig videos on there, but we'll see what we can get out of here. There we go. And it is a penny, and it is a clad penny. So nothing spectacular, but actually only, yeah, not quite 6 inches, 5.5, 5 3/4 inches. So that's all she wrote. Got a quarter signal. See what we come up with here. $10.46, $11.46. I just hit a coin spiel not but 4 or 5 feet from here, where I pulled out a quarter and 4 pennies. So, oh, this one might be mess with me. It might be the elusive pop can. Let's see what we pull up. Well, it came out of the hole. There she blows. Look at that. Found me a little watch. Not ticking anymore, but nothing spendy. Cute little lady's watch face. No band, but I'll look around in there, see if there's any more parts to it. Nope, I believe that's it, kids. That's kind of cool. Well, on to the next hole. Now we'll see if we've got a good dig here or not. Got some decent numbers. Down about 6 inches. 1244, 1245, around that area. So let's see what we come up with. A little bit of depth, so give a little bit larger plug or flap this time, so don't miss it. The last couple times I had good signal like that, it was actually shards of pop can kind of scattered around in the hole. So I thought, well, give it a shot, get one on video if I get a pop can on video. Then you guys can see, yes, I do dig a lot of garbage. Still in the hole. Looks like right there. Let's see what we can find. That feels like something large in the ground, so I may have gotten boned again. Let's see what we got. Right down in the bottom. There's something you don't see a whole lot of. Always recommend carrying a rag with you. That way, especially in places like houses and such where you've gotten permission from a homeowner to go in and dig up their yard. You want to make sure everything gets back in the hole. And the best way to do that, Paul showed me, was to get a rag out, and that way you can get all the dirt back in there. Well, I think I found it. And this is what I think I got. Some kind of aluminum or tin lid to something. Let's see if I can get any markings or anything off of it. Oh, well, you know what this is, folks? This is a tag off of a power pole. Usually has the date, pole number, and all that on there. But, yep, down in the bottom of that hole. So, little piece of history. Not too exciting, but we got it out of the hole. On to the next. Hey guys, just checking in with all the finds from the day out there at West Gresham. And as you see, I got quite the pile of trash. Totally destroyed baseball and miscellaneous cans, can slaw, outlet cover for outdoor outlet, a few other little pieces. Finally got a whole pencil, eraser top, and everything intact. And of course, a couple of not so intact. Got myself 3 pop can tabs. Got a cool little watch like you saw in the video there. That was one of the first things I found right there. 2 puppies and a heart. Little charm there. Got it to focus. And made out of there with $2.10 in clad. No silver, nothing fancy. Did find what seems to be lead. Not sure what it was for. Little cage pieces. Might have been a leaf catcher, the kind of cone shape they sit up in a gutter opening up on a roof. I know they were made out of lead for a while. Now they're all green plastic. And I also got Stella, who plays infield for the National Dairy Council or what have you. That was a surface find, of course. Anyway, not a whole lot to report. Nothing fancy, nothing special. That's it. So get out there, get to digging, find some spots, rescue some history, and make a little change on the side. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week.